Evening, welcome to the LNER86 YouTube channel. I'm John. Just want to take you on update 2 of the layout. Been busy, got all the other baseboards up, 90% of the track down, got a couple of little areas done. The rest of a lot to do, put it this way, as I only get weekends off. Yesterday spent all day building a fold-away layout for my eldest. Just box on the wall and a layout that folds down. I'll put some pictures on at the end so you can see what it's like when it's closed and what it's like when it's open. It's a bit rough around the edges, need a little bit of titivating, but it's good enough for now. It's mounted on his wall and he's loving it. He's been moaning to me for about 6-7 months. Dad, when can I have a layout? Dad, can I have a layout? Dad, can I have a layout? No sooner did he get it on his wall last night, he's like, when are you going to put me a pond in? When are you going to put me them stuff in? When are you going to put me the edges in? When are you going to build me a farm? I haven't finished my layout yet, little man, but I'll put some pictures on that at the end, as I said. Just like to take you through the layout now. Right, we'll start one corner and work his way around. This is a little park scene I'm doing. See, we've got quite a bit of footpath. Just some little hedges that go over. Little figures on the way up to the pond. Do a spot of fishing. Yeah, there'll be another path coming around, so I've got little park pieces, like a little play park, like down this area, or maybe over here somewhere. Fencing going all around. Don't want kids running on the tracks now, do we? See, a little bit of the roads in there to go around the village. Once the outside lane is in, so the outside track is in, because these two inside ones are mounted. This one not finished yet. So swing over onto the beach. Well, I say a beach, it's more like a man-made lake. As you see, it turned out green, not blue like I intended, so I went, well, you don't get many blue lakes, so we'll go with it's a lake. We've got a couple of bits and bats in the sea, some boats, some dinghies. We've got people who gone on them, people sunbathing, the nice northeastern sun. To the bit further down, farm. This is what I've just literally put in today and been doing. Stuck with a hedge all the way around the back. Being it's a farm, it's a bit more upmarket. Not a farmers alike. They're always complaining that they got no money. They really have. Got the space for 3 locals parked up here. Down. This is where I got to. Ballasted that bit in, but all around here is not ballasted in yet. A little hay field here, some bales of hay parked just outside the barn. All these are Metcalfe buildings. I'm not man enough to scratch build yet, but I did scratch build the wall there. Built all the wall up, put the little toppers on there and everything, all built by me. I was really proud of myself when I built that. A couple of cows, I've got some sheep to go in. I've got, you know, little fences that I've built up. I've just been using, here's a demonstration. It looks a little bit big on the camera, but when it's down the layout, these little end bits are cut off. All they are is, you know, tea stirrers that you get from like McDonald's or Costa or whatever. As you can see, it sits a little bit high now, but once I've chopped them bottom bits off, it's not too high. It's there, but then once I chop them off and it's level with the baseboard, it's not that high. So I've made a few of them, see what they're like. I've redone all of this in plaster cast, so it's solid all the way over and all up the hill. This just got reballasted last time. I think I showed this on the previous video. I've also been using is the Gauge Master grass mat. It's been good. It's my first time I've used a grass mat, but it's working a treat for now. Again, another little Metcalfe Gardale Village Stores in Calf, so the little 00 gauge people can go for a brew. One of the little man's cars there, and this is where we come back then to the beginning. But this brush here, it's an alloy cleaner brush, brilliant for when you want to brush off your mat, your grass mat, with all the stuff that it collects. It's brilliant because the bristles are dead fine. And this is the piece of the resistance. When I'm sat in the middle, in the trains going round, it's my commander chair. I robbed it from the wife's study. Shh, don't tell her. It's mine and your secret. Well, as you can see, there's still a lot to do. Still got all the village to put down, the roads to paint, the footpaths to put in, I've got the rest of the fields, the fencing to do. I've got so much to do. There's just not enough hours in the day. At the minute, I've only had one complication. The roof that I redid, I only did the front half because the back half looked good. Hence the bucket. It was getting a bit wet over in this corner, so I think I've just sorted it now. It was absolute downpour yesterday up here, but it held its own, all the water run off, so we should be safe and sound. It's the only problem we've had. Bar the second, I cut the baseboard a bit too short on this end, so I've got to rejig all that so I can put another 3 or 4 sidings in on this side. I still got the third loop to put in all around. I still got to connect the second loop to the third loop so they've all got power. I know you get them digital Hornby things that flick in between the tracks, but I've had them before and they kept shorting out the circuits. So I found if I just link it from 1 to 2 to 3, like you would do on the DCC, that's always worked in the past for me with my previous layouts, since I've been running digital for the last 18 months, 2 years now, with the 4 layouts I've done. It's a lot of layouts in 4 years, I know, but it's all good fun. A layout's never finished, as the Railway Modeler says. Well, I hope you join me along the route for update 3. Hopefully next weekend, if not it'll be the weekend after. I will be posting pictures as and when I've done a little bit on the railway on the LNER 86 Facebook page, so just go on Facebook, search for LNER 86. I will be also putting comments on Facebook. There'll be always pictures on other Facebook page, model bus, trains, dioramas page. I'm always posting pictures on there of new little bits and bats that I've been doing. So just join me for the ride. Any questions you want to ask? There will be a couple of top tips coming up in the next one. Little bits how to save money and stuff. So at the minute, I think I've only spent about 30 quid. I've reused everything or made stuff work. So I haven't had to go and spend hundreds and thousands of pounds to do the layout how I want it. So I'm a Yorkshireman. I'm all about saving money, as they always say. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good night.